Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks, in a week or so maybe, because I just moved to my apartment from my mom's, so the area definitely looks a little different. And yes, I'm using the back of my toilet as like a little table thing, but it is very clean, so. Because I've yet to get like something for in my bathroom. So it is April 25th. Well, technically 26th because it's like 2:30 in the morning. The 26th, between the 25th and the 27th is of May is the super moon. It is not, I know we have a few super moons a few times a year. It's when the moon is the biggest, basically. But the thing is this one is not the pink moon like I think April's. It is actually called the flower moon, which makes sense because we're after Beltane and getting closer and closer to summer solstice. So it's really time to, it's kind of for the energies of the earth and everything. It's when the flowers grow and even at nighttime, so they call it the flower moon, just because of the energies of all the plants and everything. And this is when lots of the summer flowers are starting to, come out. The dandelions are all turning all white, and all the weedy spring stuff is kind of dissipating. The lilacs look really beautiful right now because right now is the time that the lilacs are all out. So I've been definitely, if you see my little, I did this kind of like, I went to the beach and I was walking, I kind of put all these, they were all like obviously actual flowers, and then I put them in here and I was expecting them to dry out, and they did dry out really nicely. So I've got like some lilac, daffodil, like a bunch of kind of neat dried flowers here in my little pouch, my little COVID flower pouch. So it was a cool little thing. I thought it was funny. I kind of did like that. It's like a little mask bouquet. And honestly, it smells like amazing. So I'm really trying to, as you can tell by my other videos, I work with a lot of herbs. Dried herbs, fresh herbs, sage, cedar, thyme, dill, rosemary, just all that fun stuff that we usually use with our spells and with kitchen witches, so, or green witches, or herb witches, or whatever you want to say, or any witch really. It's great to use herbs. I love using herbs. Not sure if a flower is considered a herb. I don't really think so, but they are both plants. But anyways, not gonna get off track. So for the flower moon, I figured I'm really feeling the flowers. Like I picked flowers, and I've got my palm wax candle here. Tonight was calling for, usually for the full moons it says to light a white candle, because the full moon it's very universal, and it's just, a great time to use a white candle, which is universal for all like phases, and just you can use it for anything. But red and pink is great for this supermoon energy, which it's actually it's a red moon. The flower moon is also considered a red moon because the shades that it gives, the way where it is in the planet exactly. I read something up on it, but I'm not too much like an astrology expert, but similar to the pink moon, if you guys watch one of my earlier videos, it gives, it leaves like a pink hue, or a red hue in the sky, depending on where you are and what, and I guess the visibility of the sky and weather and all that plays a part with it. But if you ever see that red glow in the moon, it's in the full moon, it's usually because it's the super moon. So yeah, just a little tips about that. I bought this candle like not less than a week ago, and I was really excited because I'm on a budget and I just can't afford to buy all these candles. Like right now I definitely need more black candles. I've got like one charcoal candle left, and it's like dark It's not even fully black. I've used all my black candlesticks, so like I'm kind of dreading my Saturday protection ritual day because I've got like minimal stuff like candles for it. So I definitely have to get on that. But for today, we've got our. I considered this as a red candle, but my boyfriend was like, "No, it's reddish pink," and he's right. So I'm using this today. I'm lighting this brand new candle for the supermoon today. I'm doing a ritual and bath and some chants for the moon. Making some. I've been a little exhausted from moving and everything, but I'll be setting some intentions and getting ready for the next cycle and everything. So I hope everybody enjoys the full moon, whatever you're doing, even if you're just hanging out, watching TV. But yeah, this full moon is, I know the full moon is great because you can kind of do any spells, which is awesome because it's got a little bit more oomph, especially with the big moon. The full super moon could definitely revive spells, like give them a lot more power. So I was reading that a lot up on that. So it's a good time to really cast spells, opposed to just like a moon phase where you're just supposed to reflect and relax and stuff. This is really a good time to really kind of reach out there and do some cool spells during this moon because the energy is really crazy. You may have noticed some issues with your sleep pattern, or like, you know, they say that with a lot of phases and just switching up different signs and stuff, but I always kind of have trouble sleeping, so I'm like, but yeah, it was still good news. So I've got my lilac and stuff in here. Another thing that was calling for the moon in Scorpio, and for Tuesday is a great day to work with garnet. I worked with rock quartz, and then I worked with carnelian the other night, so I haven't used garnet for a bit. So there's my garnet, and I actually just sprinkled. I used to actually just pour it from the bottle, but I kind of want to, like I said in an earlier video, I want to hold it as well. So I got makeup on my hands. So I poured a little bit of this in my hand and just kind of like felt the energies and stuff, which I definitely could feel the energies from just kind of meditating and breathing while holding some garnet directly in my hand. So I put a little bit of garnet in there, and there's still carnelian left over. You can actually see a little piece in the corner to the right. There's some carnelian in here because I've been definitely using this candle. This is my 7-day Selene candle, and it's definitely something I'm burying. I'll be burying this candle when I bury my wish jar and my little protection candle stubs. Some candles that have got wrecked or like just, you know, or we're getting really messy, as long as I feel okay about it, I will just discard them in the garbage, but I really try to keep it holistic and earth friendly and all that, and try to really minimize what I throw out. But yeah, I said in an earlier video, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these because I don't want to bury glass. I just want to bury just the candles. So yeah, I definitely will have to figure out what I am going to do when this is done, because as you can tell, it's definitely almost done. But honestly, I really enjoy lighting candles all the way through, and I think after this light, or because I have another one, I buy these in bulk, kind of. I buy a few of these at a time because I use them as my goddess moon candles. They're white, they've got a nice picture on them, and it just works for me. So, and yeah, it really kind of burnt and all that, but it's cool. It kind of has a bunch of full moon energies because I definitely light this candle during the full moons. Also, just for if it says light a white candle, and I've kind of been slacking on getting candles that are like this. I have a lot of candlesticks, but I have no candlestick holder. I put it in a jar. I kind of just find some DIYs to figure things out. But anyways, probably like this tonight, as long as I can, and then this will probably be the end of it. Because look at this is almost done, so it's great. My spells are basically working and really starting to really take advantage of these rituals and stuff for self-care and just my mental health and just reacting with people and being positive and everything. So I also mentioned in another video with these 7-day candles, they can be obviously a bitch trying to light if you have only a lighter or matches. Even like tilting it upside down, it's dangerous. The wax will just melt on you. But I did pick up these long fireplace matches from the dollar store, and instead of getting a barbecue lighter and probably wasting it in like minimal time, which isn't a big deal if you don't use it too much, a barbecue lighter should last a decent amount of time. But if not, you can pick up those long wooden sticks. They're just like normal matches, but they're basically just really long ones. They're for lighting like fireplaces and stuff. I totally forgot about those, and they're actually great. And they're cheaper than a barbecue lighter if you just kind of want to really just save money. I probably will be getting a barbecue lighter at some point just because it seems kind of a little easier, but I honestly, it sounds ridiculous, but it was being really cheap and didn't want to buy one because I just moved and I'm like nickel and diming. So like I said, school witch, I'm graduated now, go me, but transitioning, still on a budget, looking for work, and this is just how it works. The birthday candle thing I love. I really want to browse and just find some neat other types of candles and stuff. So yeah, I'm very kind of exhausted, and I've had a long week so far and weekend, so even though Monday was a holiday, I've had a pretty long week just getting all my stuff in order at my new apartment and everything. And my sister reminded me of the full moon, the super moon, so which I knew was coming because just I could tell by looking at the moon that the full moon was coming soon. So my sister gave me a shout, and I decided I will do a little ritual and video to show what I'll be doing. So I'll probably be doing some full moon chant, something maybe that relates to Scorpio. There's also the Scorpio tarot spread that I could try out. Same with you guys, like if it's ever, if the moon is ever in a phase, you could try out different rituals, not only just your own. So I'm Sagittarius, but I've also tried many of the other ones. So it's actually a lot of fun, interesting, and kills time, and just, I just wanted to make a little update and show you guys my little pouch thing that I thought was kind of funny and useful though. So you could try that out, and it's awesome because it's the perfect amount of like breathability for it that it can like air still, and just it's not like in getting all soggy in a Ziploc bag or like even a jar, an airtight jar. I put some orange peels and stuff in an airtight jar, and wasn't a good idea. But I noticed that once like orange peels and stuff are completely dried out, it's hard for them to grow mold on them, right? Because they're so dry and there's no moisture. So as long as you really keep all your stuff dry in spots and stuff, like I learned the hard way. But now I'm just getting better and better with my methods, so this is a great idea. Looks funny and ghetto, but it's really funny and great. My little bouquet. Salt and pepper. You're probably thinking, why do you have little packages? Don't you just have salt and pepper? I do. I've got my ritual salt, and I've just got salt and pepper, obviously, that we cook with, but I thought it was cool because every time like we've ordered food in the past and stuff, they come with these little things, right? And lots of people either just stoosh them or throw them out, and I figured this is the perfect little amount to do little mini like little circles, to draw circles and just little protection circles, kind of, and instead of just wasting stuff and throwing it out and just whatever, right? So yeah, I got my salt and pepper. And if you're wondering why pepper, because pepper is also I don't know, salt's obviously great, and the universal one, and probably the most strongest for many reasons, but black pepper is great for even protection and banishing. The way I look at it is salt is more for like protecting oneself, and pepper would be more for banishing, which you could do either or, but that's just kind of how I think of it. So this candle's made with palm wax. That's why it looks a little funny. You should have maybe probably seen these before at the dollar store or something, but really pretty sparkle. Oh yeah, I put some sparkles in there. So there's sparkles, garnet, some lilac. There was definitely a couple other flowers I picked other than lilac, so I've definitely just kind of scrumbled them up in here. The garnet looks beautiful in the candle. I'm really excited to light this. I'm such a nerd. And then, so I've got my flowers, my garnet, and I usually put an essential oil, but I don't, I'm switching it up. I don't always have to do, because I'm OCD, and sometimes I just think doing the whole like steps is like, oh, but I'm really trying to just call out to these certain, tap into these energies. I don't want certain scents and extra scents to get in the way, because like I've said even before in earlier videos, I'd much rather anoint a candle with essential oil that's not already scented. So, which is not a big deal. Like, for example, if I put peppermint in here, it would just be strawberry peppermint, right? But I just really want to hone in on like just one maybe smell or whatever, especially if I'm really trying to concentrate. I don't want all these different smells, even though they're great and everything. You kind of just want to tap into certain energy that is a main scent and with your intention and just everything. So I'm gonna light this candle, have my bath, listen to some meditation music, do a few rituals, chants, full moon protection chants, it's a great night to really do some spells. So yeah, I hope you guys like my video, my little tips that I give about stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like and subscribe. I've been doing this for about a year, and I'm really quickly learning a lot and reading a lot, and I even read tarot cards. So yeah, it's been quite the journey. And one last thing I'll say is that even though I did put some flowers and stuff in here, I will be adding a little bit of sage, because this is like my Monday. Usually my Monday goddess white candle for at night or just whatever, but I use it every now and then, and I'm thinking that I just really enjoy putting sage in all white candles, just because it gives that, like, I just feel better. I always just feel protected, even though it might not be calling for sage or telling me or just whatever. I just feel that sage is great to use. So yeah, my video is about 20 minutes. I missed kind of, coming on here and doing an update, and I just did one, so I'm gonna light up these candles. I've got it was lotus, it's done now, but I got my lotus incense, and it was also something to help tap into that flowery moon energy, the flowers and plants and animals, and squirrels, and all that fun summer stuff. So I definitely am taking advantage of being able to use flowers and spells, which you can use anytime, especially if you're really into love rituals and Aphrodite, of course. Beautiful altars I've saw for her. But either way, this super full moon is great for relationships, good luck, money luck, job luck, fertility, and I know lots of the things say kind of the same things, but not always. So yeah, there goes my little incense, and yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm in my new place, still making videos. I'm glad you guys are watching my journey tomorrow will be a video on purple candle, which I've done before, but it will be like an updated one with just some more tips and some really cool stuff about divination, divine energy, and that goddess energy. And the color purple is just amazing for all that stuff. So tomorrow's going to be a purple candle, and yeah. So everybody, I hope everyone has an awesome full moon phase and a really safe rest of your week and weekend. And I will be around soon with the next video. Have a witch out.